Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the empties video. I know I don't really do this video a lot. It's because I haven't really gone into the routine of collecting all the empty bags, bottles throughout the year. So this time I more share skincare related product, especially for acne spot skins. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. Okay, I will put the product that related to acne skins, spot skins together. Then let me start with something not directly related. First one is a shampoo from the brand called, I think English is called Rio. In Chinese, we call this word Lu. It is a Korean brand, so could pronounce differently. And this green bottle, I really like it. It is their Scalp Deep Cleaning Shampoo. I have a fairly weird scalp per se, and be precisely that I only can use selected shampoo, depends on the ingredients. That most of shampoo will cause itchy scalp on my skin. I don't know what particular ingredient actually caused that, but when I use other shampoo like L'Oreal, Pantene, well-known brand, then name it, like you can shop from supermarket, 90% of them cause itchy scalps on my head. So I'm quite sticktive with the shampoo brand. So this brand I have been using for about nearly 7-8 years, as I don't know what the ingredients this one actually contain that doesn't cause itchiness on my scalp. But anyway, this brand I use probably most of their collections. They have like this one is deep cleaning of your scalp. They have shampoos for softening the hair. They have shampoos for nourishing your hair. They have different selections. I've used all of them and none of them cause itchiness for my scalp. So if you also have weird or, let me use the word, sensitive scalp, and you couldn't find a particular shampoo that worked for your scalp in a long term, I would highly recommend to try this brand. And this one has good oil control. With my length of hair, I only wash my hair every about 3 days, even in summertime. However, for nourishing the hair, it's kind of so. I have to use conditioners or hair oils to keep the softness for the rest of my hair, but it's good for scalp. Just bear that in mind. Next few are old friends. They appeared in my videos a million times, so quickly gone past them. Next one is another empty bottle from BOGAZY, which is the face toner. This bottle is the safest toner I've ever used. I never used this brand when I was in UK, so I only started about a year and a half, nearly 2 years ago, of using this toner when I gone back to China. I don't know whether it's because of the climate difference or the air quality difference. My skin is really goes up and down, especially changing seasons. Sometimes when you wash the face, you can actually feel there are small spots actually just underneath. You can't get it out. I used all different type of toners with well-known Estee Lauder one, Lancome's one, especially Lancome. Oh god, it just doesn't work for my skin. And the Kiehl's very popular bottle, I used that in UK, but that one didn't work for me when I'm in China. The only toner that I go back all the time is this one. Every time when I have skin problems that I can't really get into control, I always change back to this toner. Once I use this one for about a week or two, you will see my skin start calming down. This will be always my go-to toner. Next one, face wash, appeared on my favorites videos as well. You can't really see the print on the bottle already. It's from HELIUS, the Crystal Shine face wash. I love this most is the formulation. It is very, I don't know whether I can get a little bit out. Oh, a little bit. If you look at it, it's literally like a face essence. that type of texture, and very, very light. And the most important thing is very easy to melt it in with water. So once you wet your face, you put this on your face, the soap coming out right away. You don't really need to add additional water. You don't need to really work with it. You don't need to use any face tools. It's so easy to make soap and the foaming coming out. And the whole experience of using this face wash is so nice. It has like a light, fresh lemon and lime smell. After you wash your face, you can literally feel your face being washed. It's clean but doesn't dry. So some face wash, if removes your face oil too much, you will feel your face like that. This one won't cause that feel whatsoever. You feel your face is cleaned but still hydrated. Oh, the whole experience of using this is so good. Really, really good. I'm watching this brand. I haven't got new bottle yet. I'm using Uniqlo's one at the moment. But when next this one is on sale, I'm going to buy a few bottles to stock it up. Another face wash product is from Little Dream Garden. This appeared, I think, a few times in very beginning of my YouTube videos, but I have been using this very regularly, repurchasing this every quarter pretty much. This is actually a face foliation foam, that type of face wash. So what you do is you're supposed to shake it and then you press the head, then you have a still this much left. Oh dear, last time when I used it there was nothing could come out. Okay, a little bit more then. Then you will have a very creamy, lovely soap coming out. All you need to do is apply on the dry face, dirty face, right? Dry face. But this one cannot remove makeups. So you will need to remove your makeup first before you use this, okay? So all you need to do, apply this on the skin, then gently massage. Then you will feel the dead skin start coming to the surface. The more you massage it, the more they group together. Then you literally see the dead skin start appearing. Let me just use this. Let me remove a little bit so you can actually see the dead skin on my hand. It's a little bit disgusting, but still wanted to show you in case you're curious about. So can you see the little black dot on my hand? I use a lot of exfoliation product. I used to use like more sandy face wash, and even within this brand they also have a jelly textured exfoliation dead skin remover. By trying all of that, I still prefer this foamed one. The reason being is I feel this is, it's not only remove the dead skins, most important is clean your skin the most. When I use other similar products, they do give me the dead skin feel. When looking at the dead skin itself, it's all white. I know it could just be me, that it still means the dirt's been removed, but when I use this foamed one, I actually see my dead skin is black. You can feel and physically tell there is dirt on your face and has been removed. I've done a test of this myself. I used this first time to exfoliate the face. You see the dead skin like black little dead skin peel. Then I wash my face, dry it, then I straight away use the second time. There are still dead skin being removed, but you will feel the amount is way less, first of all. Secondly, you will see the color is become more white. So it's no longer that dirt, that type of color. So which means the first round, it was dirt being removed. Second round was literally your additional dead skin being removed. And when I use other type of similar products, it doesn't give me that result. So I still, every time I go back to this Little Dream Gardens one. And one thing I need to mention that the head is just not really friendly to use. It's very easy to be broken, and it's kind of has its own mood by itself. Sometimes, you know, like earlier when I press the head, it's coming out straight away. Sometimes this just decided not to work that day. So other than that, and besides, if they can get slightly bigger bottle, would be better The next two are from Maybelline Eye Lip Remover. I'm not going to talk this into details. These two just examples are actually for probably finish about like 10-20 bottles. I only kept this two. In China in particular, if you buy the full size, they always give you samples, which is quite good value for money. We already know the price line for the bottle itself is very friendly. Besides, the add-ons is very good. Next one is from Florasis, their sunblock primer. This appeared on many of my videos. I've done, I think, a couple of reviews about this as well. If you want to know the full information about this one, I highly recommend to check out this video. This was so easy to be empty because A, it's only 30 grand. It's not that a lot. B, is because I really like it. Oh, I can get a little bit out. So that's the texture of that. It's literally like a face cream. Once you massage it out, you see a little bit base color, like whitening color in there. And then you continue massage into your skin. Once it's been fully absorbed, it melts in with your own skin color. Look. If you see the two hands, you can tell this one is brighter, like the skin tone is more even compared to this one. But this one doesn't look gray. I always afraid of using some sunblocks that have a base color. Once you applied it, then your whole face turns to a little bit ghosty and gray. This one does brighten up, but it still leave you a very natural skin color finish. And the sunblock itself is very effective. It has SPF 50 plus and PA 3 plus. So even in summertime, it is very sufficient for you. This also have the function of as a primer. Therefore, it's kind of a 2-in-1. I've been continuously using this bottle until it's finished. Next one is just the small bottle of L'Oreal Infallible Lasting Mist. Again, you guys very familiar with this mist. I've been using the older version for many years and I absolutely love it. And the newer version, at least in Asian market, I'm not sure whether the same design for America and Europe, but I still love the newer version as well. On my face, it's long lasting, doesn't get dry. Oil control is fairly good as well. And this is small bottle I finished, but I've added the new one into it. This bottle, I'm going to keep it because it's so friendly for traveling, especially if you just off for a weekend, for 3-4 days. Just carry this little bottle will be so much space saver. Okay, move on to my acne skincare. Recently, a few of you commented on my skin, saying how smooth it looks like from the camera, and thank you so much. That was very much making up my day. My skin itself, if you are my old subscribers, you know I don't have the perfect skin. As is may presented in front of the camera as the product that I use on the face, but when I remove the makeup and everything, my biggest problem is the pores and on and off continuously acne and a spot. I think it's about 4-5 months ago, I had a huge skin crash. With the weather or with the condition or with the air I'm breathing, my skin just had a huge fall down about nearly 6 months ago. I think 4-5 months ago. So I've been on and off continuously having spots coming up. It's very impacting, especially my mood, as I'm now focusing on my YouTube channel. And I want to, focus on the quality, the content of my videos as well. When you like makeup beauty YouTubers, it does impact you when you have very unstable skin. So I start buying all different products to see whichever works on my skin. Then I finished all this. Don't think it is quite little considering I'm using all of them just on one face. I finish one bottle, then move on to the next. So as one face, you won't be able to consume a lot, like 10 different bottles for half a year, okay? That's just face it. Let me talk about those two which appeared in my previous video before. And one is from Kiehl. This is their clearly corrective dark spot solution. This appeared in one of my favorites. This one does work on my face, but it's not for lightening the spot mark. After I using nearly 2/3 of the bottle, I start noticing the better glow and the tenderness on my skin. This is a essence, so I use after the toner before the face cream. Regardless of how horrible my skin was, I never really use more than 4 products in one go. It's just in my concept that I'd rather be more focused on one function to make it work rather than just pile up everything you don't actually know which one actually worked or not. So I normally change essence or face cream, but I tend not to change in once. All of them, this 4 essence, I use the same toner and the same face cream and literally just test out the function on itself. So I think that's a fair try, isn't it? Kiehl's this one does help to brighten up my skin, but not necessarily to even up my skin tone. So while I have big spot marks on here and on here, and also surround my mouth as well, has a little bit like a darkened yellow shading color over here, and also on my forehead a little bit as well. This one can bring the entire skin level up, but not to kind of work partially, if that makes sense. So if you have a fairly even skin tone yourself and you want your face looks more tender, more healthy, more glow and more brightened, more energetic, it's not to make you become white or pale, it's make your skin looks more energetic and more healthy. If that's what you want to achieve, Kiehl's this one is definitely can try. Next one is from Labo. This is a Japanese brand. I think a lot of you probably familiar with it. This brand also fairly easy to purchase overseas as well. It is the Peel Serum number 5. The main function is for oily skin, for clear the blackheads, and can be used on daily basis. I bought this one is to minimize my pores, because when I had the skin clash, my pores during that period is just so visible. So visible. It's literally like waving the flag to say, hello, come here and have a look at me. It's just so ridiculous. So after using, I talk about this too, after using one of them, I moved on to this serum, is to minimize the pores. My feeling about this one is you see the result when you use it, but the result disappears after you stop using it. So I don't know whether that's a good thing or bad thing. The product itself is very good and very friendly for also sensitive skin as well. It also mentioned here is alcohol free, is paraben free, is mineral oil free, fragrance free, and artificial colorant free. So it also contains very organic, very good ingredients in there. When I use this one, I do feel the hydration of your face has been improved. From my experience, I feel the biggest reason of getting big pores is, one, your hydration and your face oil aren't balanced on your skin. Secondly, is your face oil hasn't been cleaned properly or sufficiently or quickly enough. After using this, when you look closely from the mirror, you do feel your pores seems shranked, which I don't believe that your pores going to be shrunk by itself. What I feel this one does is it's very much plumped and hydrated your skin under the surface. Therefore, when your skin is being plumped, your pores visually will get shranked. So the longer the hydration can last, the longer your pores looks smaller. By the way, the texture of this serum is very nice. I don't think I can get any out. It's like a little drop over here. Let me see. A little bit. It's literally, when you apply on the face, it's literally like a face toner. That light. You don't feel oily at all. After you apply on the face, you feel your face is well hydrated but not sticky, don't feel oily, don't feel heavy whatsoever. So it's very friendly for oily skin. The only challenge is once I finish this bottle, then I stop using this for about a week or so, then I see the changes on my face. It's like what your face would look like after you using this. It looks differently after you stop using this. So I don't think this is a one-off serum. So if you do have the problem, you probably have to use few bottles maybe to get more long-lasting result. I don't know. I only use the one bottle, then unfortunately I have to jump to something else. Next two are from same brand. It is called Home Facial Pro. This brand is very famous in China. So I bought two bottles for different purpose. This one is about to minimize your pores, help your skin to recover from the acne and the spots, and also tenderize your skin. The clear see-through bottle is used for brightening, so it's a similar purpose as Kiehl's this one. So let's start from the dark bottle. This one, I feel the result is fairly good. It's not as good as it was advertised, let's put that way. This brand is so hyper in China. Every time when you want to search acne or sports skincare related product, this one always come up the first. Whatever it claims, it does actually see a little bit on your face, but it's not that extreme. So for minimize the pores and help settling your acne and the sports skin conditions, it does help. But it takes way longer time than I expected. So originally I thought when I finish a half bottle, I should somehow see the difference. I only start seeing my skin start settling is when I nearly finished the entire bottle. And to be honest, the price line for this isn't too dear, but it's only 15 ml. It's not that cheap as well. So for me, I feel the results needs to be a little bit faster, but obviously it may be just because of my skin, the results showing slightly slower. The main ingredients included in this is lactose acids and fruit acids. You guys know me, I'm not too much into the ingredients, but I have a little bit common sense, especially about the fruit acids. Fruit acids, the main function is to hydrate your skin, to improve the tenderness. It's also to help your skin regenerate itself. For me, it's not a bad product to use, but I still could find a lot of replacement of this. It just claims way much better than I actually feel. I put that way. Same for this see-through bottle. I think the result is very similar as Kiehl's. So two of them, I don't see too much difference. This again, it does lighten up and brighten up your skin. But this one, I have to say, this one doesn't last as long as Kiehl's, because once you use this one, it brings you to the next level. If you can still maintain the careness of your own skin, it stays in that level. But for this one, I feel is once you stop using it for a while, your skin start rolling backwards. The last empty bottles is an example of Kiehl's Ultra Facial Toner. I also finished the big bottle, but I don't know where I put it. I just couldn't find it anymore. This is designed for all skin types. It's for hydrating, balancing your skin, calm your skin down. For me, this toner, I just feel kind of average. There is nothing bad about it, but neither too good about it. It's just like a very average toner in my world. When my skin gets in troubles, I still need to switch back to BOGAZY's one. But when I have fairly steady skin itself, this one helps you to maintain the stableness a little bit. Hydrating is fairly good. The lotion texture itself is very light. Nothing at all now, sorry, can't show you guys. If you're just normal skin, you don't have too much trouble yourself, you just want to find a fairly hydrating, easy to use, and you can use 4 seasons face toner, Kiehl's this one can be considered. Before we finish today's video, I still have one thing to recommend to you guys, but it's not a empty. As I talked so much about acne and the spots, here this little bottle is the only one I find worked perfectly on my skin. It is from a brand called BR Lab Super Spot Remover. It looks like this. It's a Korean brand. It's like a see-through water above. It's not water. I think it's more alcohol or alcohol-related solutions in there. The bottom is more like a powder, creamy powder at the bottom. This one is exactly the product that I was looking for. All you need to do is make sure the bottle is settled. It has 2 layers. You don't supposed to shake it and mix it. You have to leave it as 2 layers. Then what you do is, if you have a spot in individual places, all you need to do is clean your face, then use a cotton bud to dip in to the bottom of the bottle, then straight lift it up. Can you guys see the product is on the tip of your cotton bud? So all you need to do is just apply this on your spot or acne areas. Make sure it's not a broken skin, by the way. It does contain alcohol, so if it's broken skin, you will feel it. So once you apply this on the spot, it will be absorbed and locked on that area right away. And the miracle for this is, if you have the spot or acne that it's not mature enough that you'll be able to squeeze it. You don't supposed to squeeze it, by the way, okay? Especially worked for the like little spot lumps that not mature enough, but you can't get it out in other ways. All you need to do, just dip this on there, go to sleep. The following day you wake up, you will feel that spot start coming down. It's not gonna come out to see anyone anymore. This works so well for individual spots. So that's why recently when you guys see my face, especially after applying the foundations, my whole face looks way much flawless compared to before. Before, oh my god, my spot marks and my spots, it just can't be covered by anything. So if you also have similar troubles as me, I would highly recommend to search this brand. Really, really good. So hope you enjoyed today's Empties, and I hope you also find this is somehow helpful. And also, if you have similar conditions as me or similar troubles as me, and you also have some good product you would like to recommend, please do leave your comments down below. I always read all of them. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to like this video if you do enjoy it. I will see you on my next one.